Welcome to another episode of Everything Atlanta Sports, where we give you the news and update from around the sports world. We hit you with the sauce, which is the main topics of the day, and we hit you with the Q&A at the end of the show, man. Y'all already know who I am. It's your host, your boy, the AFN representative, the hood, not affiliated with ESPN, ghetto analyst and his mother clucker. How the hell are you? Man, y'all know how we get down over here, man. Y'all drop a minute comments, y'all can in that comment section. I'm gonna try to get to a minute on my can. If I can't get to you, make sure y'all converse amongst each other because we family in this thing. Y'all already know, man. Hey, man, before we get started with today's show, man, let's go ahead and holler at, see who in the chat right now, man. Holler at some of the five-star generals who in the building while everybody click up in here. Click up in here. Who we got in the building? Auntie Pam in the building. What's happening? Boss lady in the building. What's happening? Auntie Pam say chat. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Y'all already know, man. While we waiting on folks to jump on in here, man, I'm gonna drop that link in there, man. Help y'all get to my page, man. Easy access. Little link to get to my page. Go like, share, and subscribe if you ain't did so already. You know what I mean? And come over here and watch it over here. I ain't gonna be mad if you come watch it over here, bro. It's all good. All right, there it is in the chat, man. Little link in there where y'all can go ahead and like, share, subscribe to my page, man. But Bernard Kentrell and jumped in the building. What's happening? ATL 251 in the building. What's going on, man? Jay in the truck in the building. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, let me make sure. All right. Who else we got enjoying here, man? All right, let's go ahead and get it thing started, man. First news and update I got for y'all right here. All right, man. Shout out to Legion Hoops. They say the NBA is putting up crazy number in this viewership this season, up to 92% year over year for national televised games, and the most viewers in over 15 years opening week. All without the biggest star playing. So LeBron ain't even played his first game of the season yet. And the NBA putting up major numbers, man. Shout out to the NBA for the way they promote their business, man. They international with their business. They first want to start that international stuff with their business, man. And as they try to keep up with the NFL on their revenues and everything, man. So shout out to the NBA on what they doing, man. There was a interesting stat I came across right here, man. I seen it on a couple folk thing right here. So through the first 10 games of their career, man, we got Michael Penix and Matt Ryan right here. So 59.9% Michael Penix completion rate. Matt Ryan had 59.7. Michael Penix got 2,367 yards. Matt Ryan had 2159. They both had 11 TD. They both have six interceptions. Michael Penix had two rushing TD. So I felt like I had to share that right there because we had a lot of people doubting this young man because of the coaching not developing him well. So they doubting was he the guy. And right here, he's basically on track with Matt Ryan. If he holds steady and get better coaching, he can surpass Matt Ryan with ease, dog. So like for all those who was giving up on this young man a little bit, man, just sit back and let the man grow. I think he have the talent. He got the arm talent. He just need to work on it. His footwork and everything, and he need better coaching. So he's been succeeding despite the coaching that he's not been receiving from this coordinator that we have. So I believe in this young man. I think he'll come over with it. You know what I'm saying? Get over that hump. But we're gonna hit you with the next news and update I got for you. Next news update I got for you. Shout out to Shams for this. We say Phoenix guard Jalen Green. Jalen Green will be reevaluated in 4 to 6 weeks. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute. All right, my bad, man. Make sure I put that thing so these folk know. All right, so it say he'll be reevaluated within 4 to 6 weeks with a right hamstring strain. So Phoenix Sun, Jalen Green, down with the injury right now. Hit their reevaluated within 4 to 6 weeks. Next news and update I got for y'all, man. The Giants are expecting to start QB Jameis Winston versus the Packers. And y'all know it's finna be a show with Jameis Winston behind the wheel, dog. This guy is hilarious, dog. Can't wait. Like when he started his little TV show after this career, man, I think he'll get some viewership, dog. Cause this dude is crazy, man. But shout out for Jameis Winston to get a chance, be back at that starting job, man. We know he's a talented quarterback. He put up the numbers in Tampa Bay, but he also will give you the game too. He'll throw you the interception, man. He'll throw you the interception. Now y'all make sure y'all like this over here, man. Y'all like it. Throw them comment down there. All right, next news up that I got for y'all, man. Shout out to NFL for those who say still assigning cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. to their practice squad. So the Steelers, even with their defense doing, having a little success this season already, they continue to add to their defense, man. So shout out to the Steelers, man. And Asante Samuel for getting another opportunity. Next news and update I got for y'all. Adam Schefter's from Adam Schefter right here. Say Eagles place cornerback Jair Alexander on reserve to retire list. And activate cornerback Jackaran. Jackaran. Y'all know I'm gonna mess up some name, Bennett. So I seen it with Alexander informed the team that he's gonna retire. So man, shout out to Jair Alexander for a great career. You know what I mean? Man, whatever you got planned in your next moves in life, man. Give y'all the hopes and blessings to whatever you got going on, man. But shout out to Adam Schefter for this news right here. Next news and update I got for y'all, also from Adam Schefter. He say, in other Arizona wide receiver news, Cardinals wide receiver Zay Jones tore his Achilles last Sunday versus the Seahawks. In addition to when the Cardinals wide receiver Harrison Jr. underwent surgery for appendicitis and hold on, let me move this right here. Move this out the way. Appendicitis and is out for at least the next week and possibly longer. So man, I hope them boy get back to full health and be able to get back out there on that football field, man. All right, next news and that I got for y'all, man. Shout out to Sham for this. She say, Los Angeles Clipper guard Bradley Beal have a fracture in his hip and will undergo season-ending surgery. Sources tell ESPN. So man, Bradley Beal just been having a stroke of bad luck, dog. He can't stay healthy, and man, the injury bug has bitten him his whole career. So man, I hate it when they not able to end their career on their own term. But man, we in Georgia while you was out there on that court, dog. But get healthy, man, and hope you can continue your career. What we got here? All right, all right, all right. Southside in the building. You say you say damn rent must be due with these report. Hold on. Rent must be due with these report from Adam Schefter. One thing about Adam Schefter, he ain't got to worry about no money, bro. He ain't got to worry about no money. Jay in the truck said, "Man, when Mooney spoke, it said a lot." Hey, facts, man. We gonna get it. We gonna get into that when the sauce. We gonna get into that Falcon talking that sauce, man. Y'all wait for it. We got you. We got you. All right. Let's go right here, man. Shout out to Jordan for this one right here. Say, Rob Gronkowski is signing a 1 day contract today to retire as a Patriot. Owner Robert Kraft since we play the Jets tomorrow, how about a 2-day contract? And Grunt was like, let's do it. What's the sign about him? And Kraus say nothing has changed. So your boy Grunt is finally going. He gonna hang it up again, and for good this time. I don't think nobody else gonna bring him out of retirement. So shout out Rob Gronkowski for an incredible career. And man, you went out with a bang, dog. You went out with a bang. Next news and update we got for y'all, man. Shout out to Art for this one. They say Drew Brees will make his Fox broadcasting debut on Sunday as he'll be on the call for the Packers and Giants game. Adam Admin will be handling the play-by-play. So shout out to Drew Brees for his next portion of his career, man. Getting into that broadcasting business, which is a lot of the retired NFL guys or retired sport guys do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So hope he have much success in that. You know what I'm saying? That part is his second part of his career. So shout out to Drew Brees. That's news and update I got for y'all, man. Say Packer head coach Matt LaFleur said two-time Pro Bowl center and guard Elton Jenkins suffered a leg fracture and it's highly unlikely he'll return this season. So another season-ending injury, dog. I think it need to be a study into how they prepare these guys to prevent injuries because we having way too many injuries, dog, that are shortening these guys' careers because they ain't doing preventive, you know what I'm saying, injury workouts to help them strengthen these joints and ligaments, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think a study need to go into that and see what they doing. See what y'all saying in the chat right now. Tay Bro in the building, he say, did you watch Penny's press conference? A little concern to me. A little concerning to me. Yeah, I did watch it. We're gonna talk about that in the South part of the show. I got you. All right. Next news and update, man. Jets rule out wide receiver Garrett Wilson with a knee for week 11. So along with all along with the trades and injuries that the Jets have already been enduring, they gotta add another one to the list, dog. So hope these boys get well, man, and if try to figure out something when the Jets count. Just don't figure out against us. You know what I mean? Wish you good luck against everybody. Just don't figure out what you got, what you need to do against us. Just wait a little bit. All right, man. So some of the other news and updates I got for y'all is Falcon related. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the little sauce part of the show, man. Time for that sauce, baby. So we're gonna go and get into that. But let's see what some of y'all saying up in the here in the chat. Big Low in the building. What's happening, man? What in the world, Bo? All right. Money 0925 say what up, everybody. King Treyway say what's good, everyone. All right. So y'all already know, man. Since we jumping into this sauce part of the show, we got to go ahead and go over that horrific game that the Falcon put on display for us. You know what I mean? I don't like to do it, but I got to do it. You know what I mean? I got to go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and break down. So, all right. So, Indianapolis Colts had 519 total yards. Falcon had 290. Falcon did a total of 60 plays. Indianapolis 74 plays. Falcon was averaging a 4.8 yards per clip, and the Indianapolis Colts were averaging 7.0. Colts had 196-yard pass, and Falcon had 150. Colts had 323-yard rushing. Falcon had 140. Um, Colts had 7 penalty, 56 yards. Falcon had 3 for 35. Falcon were three for three in the red zone. Colts were 2 for 4. Colts held the ball 40 minutes and 20 seconds. The Falcons held it for 26.9. Now, this is the concerning part right here. Okay, hold on. The Falcons had 7 sacks for 59 yards. The Colts had 3 for 27. Let's get it here. What that? Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Colts was 2 for 12 on third down. The Falcon was 0 for 8. All right. So let's get deeper into that, man. So your boy Michael Penix was 12 for 28 for 177 yards, 6.3 per clip, one TD. You already know the 3 sacks for 27 yards. The QBR was 29.7. And his rating was 76.0. Now, we had 29 rushes for 149 yards. So we was running the ball effectively, and he went away from us. So hold that check mark that. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. All right. Your boy Daniel Jones was 19 for 26 for 255 yards with an average of 9.8, one TD, one interception. We already know he got sacked 7 times. His QBR was 31.7, and his rating was 100.6. They had 41 rushes for 323 yards, 7.9 per clip. Now, we already know this here. We know your boy right here, Zach Robinson, would not stick with what working, dog. He never sticks with what working. So we get in these situations where we find ourselves behind the 8 ball because he don't marry his run game with his pass game or vice versa. He have no rhythm in his play calling. Now I rewatched the film and some thing, you know what I'm saying, some thing I discovered while I rewatched the film. Oh boy. First thing, we missed the hell out of Mike Hughes, bro. As much as folks like to hate on Mike Hughes, we missed Mike Hughes because soon as D Alpha went down, they started to go out to that cornerback, dog, and started to light his ass up. We missed the hell out of Mike Hughes that game. All right. Another thing I noticed, man, we had a lot of drops, and Michael Penix was off target on a lot of passes, dog. He was off target on a lot of passes. He wasn't comfortable in the pocket. His footwork was not crisp. He didn't have good footwork back there. We didn't take advantage of our opportunities. Uh, on the fumble that he had, he seen the defense. He checked the play at the line, Michael Penix. He checked the play at the line, but he totally went away from what he checked it to. It looked like he set up a screen, but he didn't even look over there to Bijan Way where the screen was set up at. And he end up taking a sack. He get jittery feet in the pocket and move out of the pocket when he have a clean pocket. So he's seeing ghosts back there, dog. And this coach still have not put any blitz beaters in his play calling. He have nothing for pressure packages. Why are we taking? We seeing that they blitzing. We in short yardage situation. We on third and short, and we need a quick first down. Why do you have Michael Penix taking 5 to 7 step drops? Why no quick routes is in the, you know what I'm saying? Why no quick routes in the play call? No slant, no curl, no comeback route, no in route, no out routes. What? Why we got him sitting back there on routes that got to take time to develop? He giving everybody choice routes, and Michael Penix sitting in that pocket too long when he don't when they blitzing him, and he got to get rid of the ball quickly, bro. I'm not understanding, and why is our offensive coordinator not seeing this? Why is our head coach not seeing this and having this offensive coordinator make adjustment to this right here, man? It's still. It's not making any sense to me. On that first, on that TD they that second TD they scored. The first TD that the coach scored was on a short field, which came from Michael Penix fumbling that ball. The second one they scored was because Xavier bit on a route and left his responsibility. It was nobody over the top when he bit on the route. So he had already started to fall into that Jesse Bate type of play where he started to bite trying to make plays instead of just doing his job. So we got to clean that up. He left over the top wide open. So even though D Alfred had good coverage on that one, then he left the quarterback too much room where he can place the ball and the receiver can just go up under and catch it. So we got to clean that up. Once again, the refs will swallow their whistles. They were swallowing their whistles once again. Our defensive line was getting held like a motherfucker all night. The refs weren't calling shit. We could have had way more sacks and turnovers than what we had already. Man, missed tackles. I'm seeing the missed tackles and over pursuing showing his head again. We're missing way too many tackles, which led to the reason that your boy Taylor started to go off. Uh Caden Ellis said that they had gave up on that play. They thought that he was stopped and he ended up running for 83 yards. So they totally gave up on that play. So we got to clean our stuff up on defense, dog. We ain't had a good year on defense, but we could have an even better year if we just clean these little things up, dog. Once again, they picked on Bertrand again. Once he entered the game, it was like Dave Jones say, "Uh-oh, they go transformer head back in here. Let's go ahead and get." He had one good play. I'm gonna give him props on that. He had one good play, but most of the game when he was in the game, he was getting picked on. Raheem Morris, why not take a timeout on that third and long before halftime? We could have got the ball back and put points on the board. Why not take a timeout, bro? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I used to defend the mess out this guy, but bro, you don't call plays on either side of the ball. You don't have a play sheet, but you study watching the jumbotron. For you to have these many flaws at calling timeouts or game management, it shouldn't happen, bro. It shouldn't happen at all. Michael Penix had Pitts wide open for a TD. He underthrew him. He underthrew him. If he would have led he would have led Kyle Pitts to the power line. That was a straight touchdown. But Kyle Pitts had to slow down and wait for the ball. Now I would say Kyle Pitts could have jumped for it and helped his quarterback out, like Drake London do. But it was an easy throw for Michael Penix, dog. All you had to do was layer it out there. He had the linebacker beat. Just layer it out there, and there's a TD for my Kyle Pitts. Special teams was just straight ass, bro. Straight ass. And our linebackers are cheeks in the pass coverage. So, hey man, these were some of the things I noticed when I rewatched the game, dog, and sat there when they able to break it down. And man, it's simple. It's a simple fix we can do for these things, dog. It's a simple fix. If we just be real with ourselves, if the coaches be real with us, and we be real with ourselves, man, it's an easy fix, and we can easily go on the street. But I got a hard time believing that this coaching staff is going, you know what I'm saying, hold itself accountable. They haven't showed me any of this all year. So, oh, it's it's very frustrating, dog. If you're not finna fire this coordinator, just get somebody in here. Get your offensive consultant in here to teach him how to call plays, how to get in rhythm when he in the game. How to get it. We thought bringing him down to the field was gonna help him out. That shit ain't helping him out. Just teach him how to be in rhythm. Get him the game flow. You know what I mean? And when y'all in practice, as far as defense, bro, get them real game time situation. Let these boys tackle. I understand you don't want them to tackle Michael Penix. Cool, fine. Let these boys really tackle. Get them game time situation. Because they ain't practicing tackling. The way we missing these tackle, ain't no way they practicing tackle. All they doing is shoulder tapping. They thudding. Shoulder tapping. Tackle, bruh. We need a bloody Tuesday down here. We need Kirby Smart to come teach you how to goddamn tackle. We need a bloody Tuesday down here. Oh man. All right, let me get into some of these comments before I get into some of the stuff that I some news and update about the Falcons from around the sports world, man. All right, where we at? Where we at? King Treyway in the building say what's good, everybody. Black Bear in the building, what's happening, boy? He say, that's too much sauce. What's happening, home team and Big Will? What's happening? What's happening? Big Low say can't complain, fam. Oh, he talking to somebody in the chat right there. ATL 251 say I'm a fan. He said I'm a fan of the dub bats, even out of pistol. Yes, it was working, dog. You was running the two bat sets. You was running play action. It was working. The defense had to think out there. You had them running around like chicken with their head cut off. But then you go away from it. Come on, make it make sense to me, bro. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense to me. Michael Walker 7872 say been saying the same thing. Why these long developing plays? I'm not understanding, Mike. I'm not understanding, my boy. Jay in the truck say we should have signed a Sanjay Samuel. Falcon just settled instead of going after talent. I'll take Isaiah Simmons over JD Beltran right now. Yeah, now I don't know why they ain't signed Isaiah yet. That would be a perfect linebacker right now. But I like what Wood showed me. Wood showed me a little something when he was getting his opportunity. I like what he was showing me. So get that man more playing time out there. He was hunting the ball. Get that man more playing time. Boss lady say what it do, folks. Boss lady say what it do, man. Y'all hit that like button up there. Y'all just sitting there watching me, hearing me talk. Hit the like button, man. Let everybody else know your boy in here talking that good shit. Come on. ATL 251 say Big Will. At what point does the GM step in and fire Zach if Morris don't want to? If Terry don't fire them, then if Terry don't do it, then fire him too. Look, Terry don't have that power over here. That's not the way the Falcon work. The coach and the GM is on the same level over here. So he haven't been able to hire his own coach. So he don't have them type of uh that type of power to do that. So all he handling right now on this side is he handling the payroll and the talent that they bring in here. So he don't have that authority to do that. But that's your coaching. That's your coaching responsibility anyway to fire coaches, position coaches under him, coordinators under him. GM don't usually do that anyway. Uh, Blackberry said, I know we need to stop trying to run A gap blitzes with Harrison weak ass. Hey man, yeah, you can do that with Woods. Let Woods run them A gap blitz. He ain't scared to put his head in there. Jay in the truck say, I can't even defend Raheem anymore. You can't lose four straight and not see the that changes are needed to be made. Let's see. I went too far. Hold on, hold on. All right. The market said Atlanta Falcons go. Jonte Rozier say, "What's good, Big Will? I'm late, man. It's all good. You showed up though, my boy. It's all good." Blackberry say, "Shit, we need a bloody Monday through Friday." Hey, them big facts, them big facts. But let me give y'all some of the news and update around our Falcons. Let's talk about our Falcons right here. Some of the Falcon stuff. All right, shout out Myra Garrett. He say he did. He asked Drake London about the third down. Whoa, he say I just run the routes that I got. So y'all probably heard that statement over the week, man. So like that is very, very alarming to me. This let me know that this wide receiver he's tired of his coordinator he got right now, bro. They fed up with his coordinator. And the only one that ain't fed up with the coordinator is Raheem Morris. And he pretty much just signed his own ticket and say he finna go down with the ship. So hey man, we just along for the ride at this point, y'all. All right, man. Lando Laird better say, oh, this is what I talked about y'all right here. This Orlando Laird better confirming it. The defense quit on the 83-yard run, according to Caden Ellis. AJ Terrell said they relaxed when they saw Taylor stacked up. So they thought it was a dead play. So everybody stopped pursuing. But the referees never blowed the whistle. All right, what else we got for you? All right, this from Mike Conley, right? He said the last two games, Falcons are 1 and 18 on third down, worst conversion rate in two games in the NFL since 2011. Last three games, the Falcons are 3 for 29 on third down, also the worst conversion rate over three games in the NFL since 2011. So, like I said, we continue to break records in the wrong way, dog. We continue to set records in the wrong way, and it's not making sense to me. Why are we doing this? And like, what? We almost beat the Bucks. We almost beat the Niners. We almost beat the Packers. I mean, the Patriots, and we almost beat the Colts. But in this sport world, man, almost don't count around here, man. We got to finish the job. We can't keep almost got the win at our, what I'm saying, at our fingertips and let it and find a way to lose it. Like I've been saying, bro, good team find a way to win. Bad team find a way to lose all the time. All right. Shout out to Taryn for this. She say, Falcon edge rusher Jalen Walker after loss to the Colts. He said, I don't just play to participate. I play to win. The playoff is still in sight for me. We still got we still got to keep our foot on the gas. So I like hearing stuff like this from your young player, man. It's showing you we got the right stuff in the locker room. If we get a little inch of coaching, we can be dangerous, dog. All we need is a little bit of coaching, bro. We can be dangerous out here, man. If we got these guys on the same mindset. And despite all the talent Terry brought in here, we're suffering because of our coaching, bro. And that's unacceptable. All right. Shout out for Mark for this one. He say the Falcons are fifth in the NFL in sacks with 29 through 9 games. They had just 31 sacks all of last season. So we already done made an improvement right there. We already made improvement right there. If they stay on the trajectory they're on right now, we easily have over 40 sacks before the end of the season. We easily have probably 50 sacks. Easy. See what y'all saying in the chat right now. Uh Bernard Cantrell say, I just don't believe in Raheem or no offensive coaching staff member. Maybe the O line coach, but he can go to. I don't know about that, Cantrell. That man been doing his job since he been here. We've been top five now, no, top 10 in that offensive line since he been here. Even with all the injuries, even with all the injuries he had, them guys coming in there putting in work. Michael Pennis ain't been sacked that much this year. Even though he's sitting back in that pocket, even though he's sitting back in that pocket long with these long developing ad plays. What is it? Jerome 69 713 said it's coaching and leadership. We cheer for a team that's ran like a corporation more than a football team. Well, all football team ran like a corporation, but it's just coaching. Arthur Blank he did different ways to try to hire coaches. He did different ways to try to hire coaches, but for whatever reason, it ain't working. It ain't it ain't working with the coaches we get, man. It ain't working with the coach we get. None of us wanted Raheem at that point, but we stuck by him because he was the coach of our team. But right now, he's showing how much he don't need to be a coach. You feel what I'm saying? So like, he's showing why he don't deserve to be a coach right now, and you making people who believe that you look bad. ATL 251 say no. He got the power to hire. He got the power. He hired. Hold on, what? He got the power. He hired him. Listen to Terry and AB at the press conference when they introduced Marines interview 15. No, he don't. See, that's what Arthur Blank already said. He don't. Him and Rich McKay did the hire. They hired him. He all they did was let Terry sit in on the on the hiring process. He don't have the power to hire his own coach. That's what we need him. We need him to be able to hire his own coach. What you say? Blackberry say, Will, what's with these Carolina colors? Hold up. What with the Carolina colors on the screen, bro? Let me see what he talking about. What's wrong with their colors, man? They got on their blue and black, bro. What's wrong with their colors? Oh man. All right. Another thing I seen, it say Jace Horn allowed over 150 yards. What is it say? Let me see. Jace Horn gave up 150 yards today, according to PFL. AJ Terrell only giving up 107 yards this season. So AJ Terrell been locked in. AJ Terrell been locked in this season and putting in work. Only giving up 107 yards through what he played. I think he played like 8 games. I think he missed 2 games. He played 7 games. So he only gave up 107 yards through 7 games, bro. I say he doing his job. Let me see. Jerome 69 713 say what I mean by that is they are scared of changing and a corporation is ran off comfortability. McKay needs to go and they need football minded people running the show, not corporate minded. I agree with you on McKay need to get off the football side of the show, but as far as McKay leaving, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't made Arthur Blank too much money. He ain't let him go, dog. But I agree with you, like get him off that football side entirely. You don't need to be in no football meetings. You don't need to be in no football meeting. Why are you in the meetings with them? The end of the week meeting. Why are you in there with them? You don't need to be in there. Jay in the truck say, man, I hope we don't catch another fade from the Panthers. We'll never hear the end of it. If they lose to the Panthers again, that's the death certificate right there. It's over with. My red counts everything. It's over. Uh, Shout out to Tori for this. She say the Falcons have recorded 5+ sacks in 3 games this season, tied for their most such games in a single season all time. So we're setting records on defense in a good way, but we yet to see a complete game from this team. Is yet to see a complete game from this team, man. And when we able to get a complete game from this team, man, Like I said, we get a one ounce of coaching, we'll be all right. All right. Shout out to Mark for those. You say the Falcons have signed D lineman Ben Steele on their practice squad, and they have released offensive line Roquan O'Neal and Zach Triner from the practice squad. So we signed another big dude to help out with some of the depth on our defensive line. All right, shout out to Keller for this. Say the Falcon injury updates this morning. Raheem Morris say Storm Norton will be going back on IR. Matthew Bergeron is day to day. Leonard Floyd will practice this week. D. Alfred is going through concussion protocol. D'Angelo Malone will be also going to the IR. So man, we need oh somebody right with our somebody right with our training staff or something. Cause like these injuries is crazy right now, especially with our team. These injuries are crazy. Some need to change. All right, this something else interesting I came across right here. In the last three games, Michael Parsons, he had 13 pressures, zero sacks, zero forced fumble. Jalen Walker, the dude they call a tweener, not a complete pass rusher when we picked him up, everybody complained about. He had 12 pressures, three sacks, and two forced fumble in the last three games. So I think we did good with our, you know what I'm saying, with the two first round picks we did this year. They both contributing this year and putting up stats. And I like what we got going on our defense side of the ball with the young fellas. We got who else been jumped off in the chat, man? Um Money 0925 say Raw don't have a whole ounce of coaching. The best he can do is a 7 win. Well, he had 8 wins last year. He had 8 wins last year, so hopefully he can go get us that ten win not. But the way we've been playing, it's been hard for me to believe that he can do it. Jerome 69713 say all these practice squad move. Where's the fuck is Blair and Nash at the wide receiver core? Is touch and bust. So let me ask you something, Jerome. Do you really trust our offensive coordinator, whatever more talent they add to this rock? Do you trust them to get him the ball? That's the question I got for you. Do you trust him to get the ball? I don't trust him, bro. Scotty Robinson in the building. He say I was supporting Raheem Morris, but not anymore. And I hate Zach Robinson. But we on the same wavelength, my boy. We on the same wavelength. He also throw the red, and black, and white in the chat. Appreciate you that for Scotty. Appreciate that. Tate bro say defensive rookie of the year, Jalen Walker. Hey, I can see it. If he keep pace what he doing right now, I can definitely see that. Something else I came across right here, y'all. Shout out to Will Company for this. He say, top five and going under the center this year. Seattle with 70%, Rams 69, Lions 52, Bills 51, Patriot 47. Bottom five, Saints 18, Bengals 15%, Chiefs 11%, Commanders 7%, and the Falcons 6%. So we see that it can work not being under center with the Chiefs, and they got a winning record right now. But bro, you got to be creative and you got to be flexible in your play calling. You know what I'm saying? You can do a little under the center, you can do shotgun, you can do pistol, but you got to be fluid in how you use it though. You got to be creative in how you use your formations, your personnel you bring out. When we got three different teams saying they knew what we finna do before we did it, that's a problem, bro. And for us to be at home seeing this, but for y'all to be right down the field and not seeing it, that's a problem. We got to do better, bro. Um, Shout out to Josh for this. Say Michael Pennis said, whenever I'm competing, damn, my bad. Whenever I'm not completing wide open passes, I feel like I'm letting down my team. So we can say this dude in here watching film, bro. He's seeing his mistakes and he's willing to go out there and correct his mistakes. But he gonna need that support from the coaching. And I heard some a little troubling today from his little from Michael Pence's little press conference, dog. I'm gonna pull it up right now. He say he was asked if he leaned on anybody when he's having trouble in the game. He says he has nobody to rely on the sideline. Penny say he mostly gets advice from his old high school coaches and college coaches. Now, I know for a fact that Matt Ryan reached out to him and told him to call him whenever he need anything or whatnot. But for him not to be able to rely on any of his offensive coaches on that sideline, boy, that's a major problem. If he don't feel like he can rely on nobody to have, I mean, to settle him down to have his back. Now I've seen a couple times where don't nobody even go up and talk to him when he's down or whatever. I seen him sit on the bench by himself. Nobody talking to him. That's a problem, bro. That's a problem. This is a young quarterback. He's not a veteran. He haven't been in the league multiple years. He only got 10 years. What? He played nine this year, and he played three last year. So he got 12 games as an NFL starting QB. He's still learning, bro. And for y'all not to sit here and make sure this man got everything he need, but you sit here treating him like a 10-year vet, that's a problem. That's what got Arthur Smith fired. What else we got here? He also, Michael Pennis also said, at the end of the day, football isn't my identity. I'm a son of God. That's what I believe in, and I just walk by faith and not by the sight and not by what other people are saying. So I just continue to go about my day each and every what? Each and every say just like that. Okay. Well, I don't know if they did a typo on that, man, but but pretty much he said you know what I'm saying, he keep himself grounded and not worry too much about the outside noise. And man, I I mean I commend that young man for having a strong head like that. But you gotta show it more. You show a lot of emotion on that sideline. But we need our coaches to really sit there and have, you know what I'm saying, have this man back when he's down, dog. Get this man confidence. Get his confidence up. Call plays that get him juiced up, get him going, keep him in rhythm. Let's go in the chat, see what y'all saying, man. See what y'all saying out here. Man, y'all make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my page if y'all ain't did so already, man. Y'all hit that like button if y'all ain't did so. Get it out there to this YouTube universe, man. Let them know I got this sauce over here, man. Y'all know what we doing at AFN. Y'all know what's going on. All right. Money 0925 say, and these MFers came from McVay. Now, y'all see how McVay is running this offense over here at the Rams? Do this look like some McVay offense over here? Hell to the fuck no. Zach Robinson don't know what the fuck he doing. Point blank, bro. Jerome said, I don't, bro. We gotta try something. Laugh out loud. Who would you hire to replace these bombs? McCarthy, Kubiak. It's a rumor, it's a rumor if Green Bay don't make the playoff, they coach may be out. Wishful think. Boy, Green Bay fired that coach. What he did since he been there, That'll be the stupidest move they did, bro. Since they let go McCarthy, that'll be the stupidest move they did. But they can bring McCarthy in right now to be an offense consultant. But that sounds too much like right. That sounds too much like right. But I definitely look at McCarthy, Kubiak. I don't know about Kubiak. He's a good offensive coordinator, but I don't know about him running the team. But I definitely look at Lane Kiffin. I've been saying that. I look at Steve Sarkisian that come in here. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a couple good guys that can come in here and turn the thing around with all this talent we got. B Lane in the building. Appreciate you for joining. He say raw equals L's. Always, always have, always will. Hey, hey man, you speaking facts right there, dog. He ain't got no winning record. The guy that y'all been trying to talk about coming in here, Rich Wine, he got a losing record too. I don't trust him as a head coach either. He all he gonna focus on is the defense. Scotty Robinson say, I really don't know. They won't they don't want Michael Penix to snap the ball under center. I don't get it. Yeah, me either, bro. Me either. B Lane say preserving his knees. See, anybody who plays sport know when you play not to get hurt, you end up getting hurt. So you can't go out there thinking about getting hurt. That's when you always get hurt, bro. You got to be fluid. You got to be loose out there. You got to be loose. If you play tense, you're gonna get hurt. 90% of the time, you're gonna get hurt if you playing tense. You got to be loose when you're playing out there. You can't be going out there fearing injuries. And that's when I didn't like when I said when he didn't want to play them in the preseason and stuff like that. I say don't be not playing them because you're trying to save them from getting injured. If you're not playing them, you're saying that you got them prepared. And as we seeing right now, they wasn't prepared, dog. I don't mind coaching, not playing folks in the preseason, but you better make sure they prepared. You darn sure better make sure they prepared, bro. But the only way you get better at football is to play football. Point blank, period. Ain't no other way around it. ATL 251 say MPJ said he had no QB coach. That's crazy. That's crazy. Money 0925 say Penix calling everybody but the coaches. His wife, his high school backup, his college coaches. Man. Hey man. That's troubling. That's troubling for me right now, money. That's troubling. If he going everywhere else for help besides his offensive side of the room, dog, he don't trust you. That's a problem. Justin Roger say, bro, Kurt too busy standing there with his helmet on. He uh he should be over there with Penix looking at his tablet. We know Kurt ain't finna help nobody, bro. We know Kurt ain't finna help nobody, bro. He's still trying to save his career. He ain't looking to help Michael Penix. He want him to he want him to be bad so he can go out there and got doing try to do something with his career. But you had your opportunity. You still look like trash when they gave you an opportunity to start this year. So like I don't care who we put in with this offensive coordinator we got, bro. It's not gonna be good. It's not. Bernard Cantrell said that's a problem that's on he said that's a problem that's on culture and they not firing this coaching staff. And you're starting QB taking it like that. Facts. I don't believe Arthur Blank will fire the coaching staff mid-season. He'll wait to the end of the year if he gonna make a move. So he gonna give Raheem enough rope to hang himself with. And that's the way Arthur Blank has been, unless it's a big PR move that makes some gotta fire somebody. Yeah, he ain't doing it. That's the only reason he got rid of Dan Quinn after 5 games because it was just that bad, bro. You already gave up the Super Bowl after being up 28-3 and became the laughing stock of the league. Then you went ahead and yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro. Jerome said, seem like they are fans of the game more than wanting to coach them. All right, what you saying that right there, Jerome? I got a question for y'all. Did Raheem lose the locker room? Y'all think Raheem lost the locker room, dog? What y'all hearing from these players, the body language these players are giving? Do y'all think he lost the locker room? Let me see what they saying. Finish with what they got going on in here, chat in the chat. Jerome said, "Oh yeah, that what he said. He said they think he's Stafford already. No, he ain't Stafford." Scotty Roberts said, "I really don't think Darnell Mooney. Hold on, I really don't think Darnell Mooney cannot adjust to a left-handed quarterback. I don't believe in that left right-handed shit because when you catching out the jug machine, it don't have a side. So it's just about keeping your eyes on the ball. It's all about focusing. You losing your focus. If you worry about more about how the ball coming out of his hand instead of looking at the ball itself, then that's a training issue with you because the jug machine don't have a right or left hand. It's coming out. You got to focus on the ball. Y'all professionals, dog. I ain't giving that excuse. I'm not giving that excuse. Y'all professional ball players. Really 1090 say now McVay switched the scheme on them boy. No, what McVay did, he made adjustments to his talent. And that's what you're supposed to do as a coach or as a coach. You make adjustment to who you have on the roster. You don't run players, you don't make players fit your scheme. You fit your scheme to your players. And that's what Raheem ain't been able to do since he been here. He ain't shown me he can do that yet. Southside say I like Lane Kiffin if he leave Ole Miss. Yeah, fuck leave Ole Miss. Go take him from Ole Miss. Throw that man a bag. Come over here and coach. Come over here and coach in the NFL, the big leagues. Come on. You don't show what you can do in college. Come over here and coach in the big league. Let's see what's up. Throw that man a bag. ATL 251 say you don't think that they play caller is already so simple that MPJ shouldn't be having these issues. I'm saying he's having these issues because he don't trust the play caller. You feel what I'm saying? When you're second guessing the play caller, you're fighting against instincts right now. You're hearing the play call at the point, but then you're thinking something else when you're out there. And when you're playing football, you got to react and not think. You got to already, you know what I'm saying, react to the play and not think. When you think too much, you already done beat yourself. You already beat yourself. Jerome said Laheem Morris and Cap Robinson. Boy, you're a fool, boy. Where we at? Where we at? And screen y'all. I hate when y'all do that shit. Okay, here we go. B Lane say no more Ramallah Morris post game word salads. Boy, y'all boys some fools in here, man. Scotty Robinson say Rich McKay is a real problem in the organization. Period. Point blank. Yeah, I believe he can scout. He can. Your boy Rich McKay is good at seeing talent, but I don't think he's good at what I'm saying, hiring coaches. I don't think he's good at that. Southside say, bro, we learned this from Tannehill with Malik Willis. It's a dog eat dog world at the quarterback position. Yeah, they ain't trying to. We learned that from Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers ain't taught his backup nothing. Jordan Love say he sat there and had to watch Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers wasn't trying to give that man no advice. B Lane say Rod got the step. Rod got the step there vibe. No one's playing hard for that guy. Hey, but I was they still play for him because they when it came out and played how they played for the coach against the Colts. It just at this point, I think he's at the verge of getting ready to lose his locker room. In my opinion, he at the verge of getting ready to lose his locker room. If they come out and drop a game against Carolina this Sunday, oh yeah, he pretty much signed his death warrant. Locker room gonna tune him out. They're gonna start tuning him out. But right now, you seeing it on their faces and shit. They do not. They are not vibing with this offensive coordinator. If he don't do something about it, yeah, he gonna lose the locker room, bro, for sure. Jay in the truck say he believe he that he did lose the locker room. They just can't say it. I don't think it's there yet, Jay. But I think he's on the verge. He on the verge. Tay Bro said I think the offense lost confidence, but defense still balling. Yeah, facts, facts. John Tay Rose just say I'm gonna say no to the locker room situation. More frustrating. Scotty Robinson say to me it's 50-50. Raheem Morris has lost the locker room. Okay, Scotty Robinson say he think it's 50-50. ATL 25 ATL 251 say I think they definitely on the verge of breaking down. Not out. All right. What is it? Money 0925 say the way these players are moving in game, during post game, and on social media definitely indicates a disconnect. Hey, facts. And it all been pointing at the offense, bro. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's been pointed off. Is Raheem, all you gotta do is make one simple adjustment. You ain't gotta fire him. If you want to keep your boy on the squad, bring somebody in to help him, bro. It's just that simple. It's a lot of coaches out the good coaches, good play callers out there. You know what I'm saying? That can help this dude learn how to, you know what I'm saying, get in rhythm with his play calling. And if at that point, if you come to him with that, you know, man, with that suggestion and he don't is not all right with it, then you fire his ass. Get him up on there. Hey, I gave you an opportunity, my boy. Try to help you out. If you don't want to do that, yeah, you can get up out of here. You kick rocks. Money said, blank building a 175 million facility for the women's soccer team that Atlanta will get in 2028. Ain't no cap for coaches. If he really wants a certain coach, cash them out. That's what I'm saying. Blank, he's always been putting his money up for these teams he owning, bro. Nobody can ever say that. He always willing to put his money up and build towards Atlanta, and he loved the city of Atlanta, bro. So like, we just ain't been having good luck in hiring these coaches, and that's because of the guy he had in his ear, Rich McKay. I truly believe that. But once he separate Rich McKay from the football sides of it and really like get somebody in here at the president position that really knows, or let Terry, better yet, let Terry hire his own coach, then we're gonna continue to have these problems because the Falcons are one of the few teams that don't let their general manager hire their coaches. And until we get to that point where we let this general manager hire his own coach, then we're gonna be faced with the same situation, man. You can't hold Terry accountable for the win-loss records. Only you can only hold him accountable by what he do with the book, the salary cap, you know what I'm saying, and the talent he bring in. And he aced both of them. So I don't understand when people be calling for Terry job. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't. Terry Lloyd say there is no chemistry between OC and Pennis. That's my point right there, Terry. Calling plays is like a dance. You got to be in rhythm. Right now they stepping on each other's toes. It ain't working. It ain't working. Scotty Robinson say, you absolutely 100% correct, bro. No chemistry whatsoever. Jonte Rozier say Zach putting Penix in too many passing situations. That's the point. Our run game was putting in work Sunday. Why the fuck you go away from it? We did three straight passes, bro. Why the fuck you go away from it, bro? All right, so let's jump into this segue then. Falcon versus Panthers preview. Do y'all think this is gonna be a payback game right here? Y'all think these guys owe the Panthers something? They coming to collect. They come to collect on the Panthers, man. What y'all think gonna happen on against the Panthers? You think we can right the ship and get this game put this game under our belt despite the coaching we got, or do you think we're gonna get some coaching? We're gonna see some adjustment. We're gonna see Zach Robinson sticking to what's working. What's up? What y'all think, man? Let me know how y'all think this game gonna go. Who your X factor gonna be? Why y'all typing that up? I'm tell y'all like, uh, man. Last week, I already had in my mind that we was gonna lose that game, but I woke up at halftime to see the game, and we was, you know, what I mean, we was playing good, and I let myself get suckered in into the game, and we found a way to piss it down our leg. So it's hard to say that Carolina can't beat us because they already showed that they can beat us. So what I'm gonna say, like, if we don't get our head out our ass as a coaching staff, we're gonna have the same results. We might not lose 30 to nothing, but we're gonna lose if we don't put our head out our ass. If we don't get this arrogant ass offensive coordinator to realize, like, man, my shit ain't working, bro. It ain't working. Or to realize, hey man, this run game doing this thing. I need to sit with it. That boy had Tyler out there out there running. Man, they ain't want no part of Tyler out there, man. He was punishing dudes. You had Tyler and Bijan out there at the same time. Defense didn't know what was gonna go on, bro. Just stick to what working, man. It ain't rocket science. You ain't got to change nothing up. Stick to what's working. See what y'all saying down here. But right now, even though they done let me down this season so far, I got them still winning against the Panthers. I'm not gonna give no score prediction because, like I said, it's hard. It's hard to tell y'all what these Falcons gonna do. So yeah, I got them winning though. But as far as is it, I think we're gonna win despite of coaching. It'll be nice if we get some good coaching in, but I got us winning despite of coaching. 3 Dirt in the building. What's happening, my boy? He say Terry is like HR. They are involved in the hiring and firing process, not the development process. He ain't even like HR, bro. He can't hire. He can't hire his own coach. But I guess you could say he like the shift manager. He hiring the talent. He hiring the talent, but he can't. I don't know what you'll put him like. I can't even. You can't even. I don't even know what you'll put him like 3 Dirt. That's what's so difficult about this. I don't even know what you'll put him like over here. Tay bro say, man, I'm done with this year. Laugh out loud. When you doing your mock draft, shaking my head. You already doing mock draft, bro? Yeah, dog. My boy say he doing the mock draft. Jonte Rozier say force Bryce to throw the ball. Pen is my it factor. Okay, okay. Yeah, force Bryce to stay in that pocket. Beat him up like you did Matt Jones. He ain't as tough as Daniel Jones. He ain't as tough as Daniel Jones. Beat him up like you did James Jones. You make Bryce start bleeding at the mouth. Yeah, he gonna give up. He tapping out. I guarantee he tapping out. Terry say, Zach doesn't want to use the running game because he didn't build it like Arthur Smith did. Terry, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That he if he built it like Arthur Smith, it's about knowing your roster. You know what I'm saying? And it still feel like he don't know his roster, dog. He don't know his talent. He don't know how to utilize his talent. And that's a problem. This your second year. And you already admitted on the goddamn interview that you didn't evaluate, you didn't know your talent. That's the issue, bro. That's the first thing you do as a coach when you coming into to a job. You evaluate your talent. And if you're not doing that, you don't deserve to be employed. Monday 925 say, I can't trust this offense, man. The D is gonna terrorize Bryce, though. I believe that for sure. I believe that. But the defense can only keep us in the game for so long, dog. At some point, our offense got to do something. 330 say you hired the players to complement your coach, in my opinion. Jonte Rozier said for Bryce Young to throw the ball, my edge factor gonna be PJ 9 and 24 AJ. Okay. Southside said it's completely embarrassing that your QB has to rely on his former high school and college coaches for advice and nobody on this staff. Shaking my head, man. Them big facts. That's what I was saying, Southside. Ain't no way that should be happening. Ain't no way. This man is professional QB with how many goddamn QB coaches these boy hired? They hired so many QB coaches, and ain't nobody consulting him in his time when he's down, when he's having bad games. Yeah, that's a big problem. Um, ATL 251 say, I don't care what organization, if AB don't want to let the GM do his job, then it's a owner issue. Part of the GM position is coaching staff. Yeah, like I said, the Atlanta Falcons is one of the few teams that don't allow their GM to hire their coaches. It ain't very many of 'em, but until he changed that part of it, we're gonna continue to see the same thing we've been seeing, bro. We're gonna continue to see the same thing we've been seeing. All right, so yeah, so we already in the Q&A portion of the show. So y'all just keep the question going, man. Keep the question going and telling me how y'all feel this game gonna be right here with the Falcons versus the Panthers. You know what I mean? Give me your X factor if you want to. You can give me a score prediction if you want to. I ain't gonna force you to do it, but you know what I mean? Just tell me how y'all feel they gonna go down. And do y'all think we got a chance? Y'all think we're gonna get on the right foot? What? Jay in the truck say this offense got more holes than the Titanic. We'll lose this game if Zachary can't figure out how to use his weapon. And them big old fats, bro. Them big old fats. If he don't learn how to use this talent we got on this roster, we in trouble. Point blank. Tay bro say, what does Greg Beatles actually do? He's the president, so he's supposed to be over the hiring process. Is one of them. Man, I don't know. I ain't even try to figure out what Greg Beatle do. Tell you the truth, I think he's just the president in name only. So like, I really don't know what he actually do, bro. I'm gonna have to do some more research in that. But like, it don't matter. I know they've been lying to us ever since. So like, it's hard to believe what's going on because they told us, Rich McKay wasn't gonna be a part of the football operations, and this man is coaching in every coaching and GM meeting at the end of the week. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe from these guys, and I don't know what he actually do, dog. So hey, that's a good question. That's a good question. Jonte Rose just say, Jonte Rose just say, what are your keys to victory, Will? Oh, you must miss it, Jonte. So I said my keys, we got our offense coordinator got to really get his head out his ass, bro. He got to like he got to look himself in the mirror like, hey man, this ain't working. I got to adjust to what I'm doing. If you really look up to Sean McVay, see how he's doing over there. See how he's adjusting to his roster. See how he's adjusting to his roster. You know what I'm saying? Stick to what worked. Run the ball. When it's working, keep running the ball. Play action off that run. Bootleg off that run. Build blitz ble- damn. Build blitz beaters into your play caller. Give Michael Penix some plays that he can get the ball out of his hand quickly. If he's sitting there analyzing that the defense is going to bring pressure, why is he still taking 5 to 7 step drops, waiting for passes? I mean, plays, waiting for routes to develop. Give him short routes. It's a such thing as slants, comeback route, curl routes, out route, in routes, digs. Come on, bro. It's different routes you can give him instead of these long developing ass routes. Stop running so many screenplays. Stop being obvious with your screenplay. You know what I'm saying? It just be more creative in your play calling. You know what I'm saying? Like just marry your run game with your pass game. Build a rhythm. If you don't know how to do it, ask for help. Just be man enough to do it, dog. And if we come out there and we actually have rhythm to the offense, I believe in the defense. I just don't believe they need to be on the field too damn long. If you got, I don't care, like I keep saying, I don't care what kind of defense you got. If you're constantly on the field and your special team is giving these boys the ball 50-yard line, got that we gave the coach the ball at the 50-yard line 4 times in that game, bro. Surprised the Colts only scored 30 points. We're gonna say 25. They scored 30 when in overtime. So for the defense to play how they played, dog, and we're working with short field majority of the fucking game, that is crazy. Special teams, offense, been killing us all year. We got to get it together, bro. Defense can't hold. They can only hold it together for so long. I don't care what type of defense you. You can put the damn 2000 Baltimore defense over here. The Pittsburgh Steel Curtain defense over here. The Bears defense. I don't give a damn. If you can't do nothing with that ball when they give it to you, at some point they're gonna get discouraged. They're gonna get tired. Just step up. You got to be man. You got to be a man enough. You got to look yourself in the mirror like Michael Jackson. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. That's what you got to do, and we'll come out with this game easy. I promise you. We'll beat the brakes off Carolina if we do what we need to do on offense. Sustain some kind of rhythm on offense. We'll beat the brakes off. We'll beat the brakes off Carolina. I promise you. And that's what my keys is right there, Jonte Rozier. My X factor. I ain't gonna even choose no defense. I'm gonna choose some on offense. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Mooney. I'm going left field. I'm going Mooney. He feels so down on himself. He ain't been producing. I think he gonna have a big game against Carolina. I'm gonna go Mooney. What we got? 330 said Panthers will play aggressive, so our run game has to stay in the scheme. Zach abandoned the run and what's working. Yes, he do. That's what I'm saying. He got to stop doing that 330. He got to stop doing that, man. Let it marinate. Like when you barbecue, you let that meat marinate in that seasoning before you get started with that barbecue, bro. Let it marinate. Let it work together. Money0925 say, what grade would you give Noozle so far this season? Noozle been doing his thing. Noozle been doing his thing. I ain't gonna even front with you. The offensive line been doing its thing. If you go look at it, if you go look at it, your boy Michael Pennis ain't been sacked too many times. He ain't been sacked that much. And he run into a lot of sack. So like he leave clean pockets and run himself into a sack. He does that a lot. And I'm not holding the offensive line accountable for like blitzes that your offensive coordinator don't have anything built in for them to beat in, bro. Like, oh, he's seeing the blitz, but he have Michael Penix seeing the blitz, but he have nothing to check to protect himself on the blitz. You had one time Wilkerson looked back, told Michael Penix that a man was coming and who he was going to get. Michael Penix seen that, checked out into something, and still got sacked and fumbled the ball. So like you can't blame the offensive line for some of this stuff that's happening. They've been playing good, in my opinion, bro. If you go look, they've been playing good. All right, so what we got? So money, I guess you could say I give him news a B. I give him a B. He's been holding his own. He's been holding his own. So 330 say Panthers gave up big pass plays last week. Hope Zach don't fall for it. Yeah. Hope he stick to what's the most talent. If you look at this roster, the most talent you have is in your backfield. So the first thing you should be doing, think backfield first, think run game first. That should be your first thought. Your first thought off the rip. And everything else play off of that. Point blank. Your boy, your boy Drake London and Kyle Pitts should be a knockout punch. So your run game is your jab. Then you go over the top. It's your knockout punch. ATL 251 say a dub backs out of the pistol. Put Bijan in motion to the outside. You will have a run pass option or play action. But if it works, ATL don't do it. Listen, either have you can alternate how you use Bijan and Azure. Both of them can catch the ball in the passing game. One of them is more elusive than the other one. The other one, he'll head wrangler, and one of them a shaker. He'll shake the shit out you, and you got the other one that gonna bust your head. But both of them can catch in the pass game. So use them accordingly. Use them accordingly, dog. Don't just bring Bijan in there for like pass and shit, and not use Algier in the pass game either. He's able to do it. Don't be so predictable in your play caller. Stick with what works. All right, man. But I appreciate y'all joining me, dog. I'm going ahead and start wrapping it up. Been another successful screen right here, man. I appreciate everybody who joined me and attended, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and like, share, and subscribe to my page, man. If y'all ain't did so already, I'm gonna drop it down in the link again. Drop the link in the chat again for y'all can easily get to my page if y'all having a hard time finding my page. But I appreciate everybody for joining me, dog. Let me go ahead. Drop it down here. All right, I just put it down there in the chat. Once again, I make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter at Will the Georgia Reaper and on YouTube at Will the Georgia Reaper. Make sure y'all go to my page as I just dropped it down there for y'all. and subscribe to my page. Tell your friends about my page. Tell them about AFN over here. What we got going on, man. And catch me whatever AFN got going on. If I'm free and they drop the link, I'm down. Y'all already know it, man. So, man, until next time, I appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm out this thing. Peace.